Hi, and welcome to the Introvert Podcast. Today we have the entire crew. So, Yanni,
What up?
Eyvind,
Hey, hey.
and last but not least, Wally.
Yo, yo, yo.
Since we have two Yannis, as always, you guys can just call me J Smooth.
Jace.
J Smooth.
J Smooth.
So, over the weekend, or last week, there was Valentine's Day. Did you guys have a nice Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I did.
So you're
Yeah,
the only
it was
one that
good.
has a girlfriend. So did you take her out?
No, I didn't take her out, but we made dinner.
Oh yes, sick.
Yeah, so I woke up like 5 and made like cards, put them around the apartment, and I went to I bought flowers like 8 in the morning, and I woke her up with breakfast in bed.
Wow,
Oh, I
you're
thought-
such a good boyfriend.
I thought you woke up at like 5 p.m. 5 at...
What?
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5, you know.
I can't imagine you waking up at 5 in the morning. No. Doesn't sound like
Yeah.
you.
But I did. It was 5 in the morning.
Doesn't sound like you. Sounds like you're lying.
But I'm having sleeping problems.
Sleeping.
Yeah, so
So what did
Yeah.
you guys do? The rest of the crew.
I had Wally and Duffy over, and we watched the movie.
What movie did you guys watch?
Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips, yeah. Surprisingly good movie.
Really?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it.
So when it comes to like best male actor, when it comes to the Oscars, do you think he has a shot?
Who, the bad guy?
Yeah,
Or-
the
or
bad
Tom
guy
Hanks?
in like supporting actor and
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, which I find a little more interesting, like that category, because I saw Wolf of Wall Street yesterday, and that's a really good like role for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, man. Oh, I want him to win an Oscar.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, he has so many good roles, and he's never won one. It's insane.
I don't really think any of his former roles have been like Oscar material, though. I feel like this is kind of like the first time he's a real contender.
Really.
But then again, I haven't seen like all his movies.
I thought it was really good in Django Unchained.
Oh yeah, that's a good role. Was he nominated for that?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. But
I have no idea.
Tom Hanks in Captain Phillips.
Yeah, I was actually kind of, like, I think he did a really, really good job. Like some of the scenes towards the end, I was just like, I was amazed because he did a really good job. Because you know what the movie's about, right?
Yeah.
Um,
You can explain for the audience.
the movie's about this, the captain of a giant freight ship, like a container ship, and they move cargo through a very dangerous part of the ocean where there's a lot of pirates.
In Somalia, right?
Yeah, outside of Somalia, and they get hijacked by, I think, 4 or 5 pirates, and it's just how they handle that situation. And it's pretty intense actually, because they know that they have no chance of avoiding it, so it's just how they prevent it, or like try to prevent it at least. But Tom Hanks did a really good job. Because he had a few scenes where his character is like supposed to like break down in a way, and he did like a really, really good job. Like, it was very convincing. I can say that.
So he's good at breaking down.
Yeah,
Sick.
but it was also really cool to see how the captain of a ship like handles that situation. You know, when pirates are like pointing guns in your face, and he has to just stay calm and try to redirect them and stuff like that.
Cool.
So it was a very good movie.
But what about the bad guy? Because he wasn't an actor. He was like a cab driver or something before he got the role.
Yeah, it was like his first acting role like ever.
Could you tell that he was like new to acting, or did he do a good job?
There was a couple moments where I don't know. I can't really explain it, but you could sort of like see how I don't know. He didn't really know how to react in a way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, I think he did a good job as well.
Cool.
He's supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Has everyone seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Nope.
Yeah.
No? Okay. I really want to discuss it with someone because I have so many thoughts about that movie. But I'm not going to spoil it, so let's just... Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I was going to watch it in New York with my brother. And the movie was supposed to start at like 7:45.
Yeah.
And we got there at 7:50. And we just sort of like, oh shit, we gotta get into the movie and like we can't miss it. And we thought there was going to be previews and stuff like that. But we get in and it's like in the middle of the movie. But we thought that we missed 5 minutes or something. But there was a lot of stuff that we didn't really understand. And I recently rewatched it, and I found out that we skipped 50 minutes or something.
Whoa.
So we must have walked into the wrong screening room or whatever. But it was insane because we got in and I was like, holy shit, and like, what's happening? It's in the middle of the party scene with like Jonah Hill's characters like snorting coke or whatever.
Yeah. And it's like the first hour of the movie is the best part.
Yeah, when I
Especially
watched
for
it, I was
me.
like, holy shit, this
Yeah.
this is really good. I loved, what's his name? Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love his film. Oh, the restaurant scene where he's like humming and bumping his chest.
Yeah. He's
So
in that
good.
movie for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And those 10 minutes, he just steals the show.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
amazing.
He's had a really like comeback now, right? Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, for sure. Since like 2011, he's been in a lot of good movies.
Yeah. You were talking about Mud.
Yeah, Mud. I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer, and it just looked like a movie I would really, really appreciate.
Nice. I actually just started watching True Detective as well. Really good show. I'm looking forward to watching more episodes.
Yeah, I was. Somebody recommended it for me earlier. It's an HBO show, so you know that it's good.
Yeah. You know there's going to be like sex scenes and stuff.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
but the funny thing about The Wolf of Wall Street is that Jonah Hill had to take like a pay cut and literally just beg Scorsese to like put him in the movie.
Really?
And I could not picture that movie without Jonah Hill in it.
Yeah, he had a major part.
Yeah, I know, and he
He did a
does
really
it
good
so well.
Yeah. Holy shit. Well,
Like-
what was the story behind it though? Like why did he have to beg?
I haven't really read a lot about it, but just like I think maybe Scorsese had someone else in mind, but just Jonah Hill knew that he would like nail that role.
Shit.
So, but I guess when you're passionate about a project, it doesn't really matter like the pay and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
And it seems like Jonah Hill and Leonardo DiCaprio are friends, so that helps as well.
Yeah, true.
And the characters in Wolf of Wall Street is some of the best written characters I've seen in a long time.
Like the main character or
Yeah, the main character, McConaughey's character, Jonah Hill's character, even the wife and the guy with the toupee. Just like it's
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
well cast. It's just
it was surprisingly graphic in the beginning though. I think it's like it's like 2 minutes in and he's snorting like cocaine or something out of the ass crack of a hooker or something.
Yep.
Like
That's
literally
exactly.
2 minutes in and he's just sniffing cocaine.
Yeah. But there's a lot of scenes where you don't know if you're supposed to like laugh or cry. It's just like it's the depressing part of the movie, but the acting just makes it so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I love that movie so much.
it was really good. It was really long though.
Yeah, if it was 30 minutes shorter, it would have been my favorite movie ever, I think.
Really,
Yeah. I have
that's a
some
high claim.
yeah, I have some negative thoughts about it, but I won't spoil it.
All right, yeah.
A discussion for another day.
Discussion for another day.
Yeah.
We can wait like a few weeks when more people have seen it, I guess.
Yeah, especially when Avon and Wally has seen it.
Yeah, why haven't you guys seen it? I know it's a stupid question, but do you not want to see it or just
No, I don't know. I just haven't. Yeah, I don't
'Cause I
like
thought-
going to the movies. Actually,
Oh, really?
What?
I like to wait until they come out on DVD and buy it and watch it.
DVD?
And watch it at home. Yeah,
But you have like almost a cinema screen in your house, so I get that a
Yes.
lot.
Yeah, the new 3D TV, huh?
oh yeah, loving it. I've been playing Heroes on it for a
Really?
week now, and that's funny.
Oh,
Like
love
just
Hero.
connected from your computer.
What?
Like connected from your computer to
Yeah.
the
Mm.
TV screen.
Yeah, just to play games and such.
That must
Go
be
on.
like the one game that kept me busy, like when I was younger. Heroes 3. I would
Yeah,
spend hours and hours in that game.
Nice. Do you like it?
Oh, it's so much fun.
You have to join me and Yanni and Wally. We're playing. We just found out we can play online,
Yeah.
and that's funny.
Yeah, you should join us, man.
Yeah.
Can you play it on your MacBook?
No, I'm playing it on my PC.
Oh yeah.
You probably can, though.
In my Windows. No, you can't. I tried.
Yeah.
Oh, you can? Oh, shit.
You can try like Wine Bottler and such, but I have no good experience with it. Like running Windows apps on Mac.
Yeah. So if you sell PCs, we need sponsors. So just email us at what's their email?
Which one? You can use the contact form on
Yeah.
introvertpodcast.com.
Because we need computers.
Yep. No, you need. Yeah, and Yanni needs a computer with a proper Oaks microphone.
Yeah, it's been really shitty.
Yeah.
You're sitting on your iPhone now, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you guys can't hear me if I try to use the computer.
Hello.
Again, one more time. What was it?
Hello.
Nice, nice. Speaking of the computer, I was going through some of the photos that I have on this thing, and I stumbled across the video of you, Avon, when I picked you up at that bus stop.
Ah,
Do you remember
nice. No,
Oh yeah, you don't remember.
but I've seen the video though.
It's a funny video. It's for those of you who don't know, the story is I was called. I think it was on like a Sunday night, or it was a Saturday to Sunday night, and it was like 6-7 a.m. and it was a very, very drunk, slurring Avon, and you spoke to me in English for some weird reason, and you were like, "Hey man, can you pick me up? I was at this party in this Nashville. I need to get home, man." And then you told me where you were, and at this time, like, I had torn my Achilles tendon. So I was wearing like a giant brace, and I'm not supposed to drive, but I did anyway, because I take care of you. So I drive to where you said you were, and I couldn't see you. I actually walked out of the car, and I was like shouting your name. And I was like, "Fuck!" He probably fell asleep somewhere, or he started like walking home. So I was like, "Fuck! I'll just have to drive and see if I find him." And I drive a little towards or back home, and I see you like on a bus stop, just sleeping happily. And I stop the car and I go out and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And for some reason, you're so fucking angry. I'm like, "What the fuck, man? I want to sleep. Leave me alone." And you're like, "Shut up. Go to bed." And, like, it's super weird. So of course I filmed this, and you're just like super mad. You're so fucking mad at me. And then as you start to like wake up, you see, I don't know if you can see it or if it's like by coincidence, but you start kicking me, and you aim for the shin. You aim for like the brace. And then I try to like wake you up, and you fall off, and then it's a mess. It's a mess. And I finally like get you into the car, and you start taking out your wallet and try to give me money. And you're so fucking drunk. And I never noticed it before, but I saw when I watched the video now. When I say like, no, I'm not going to take your money, you smile. You have like the stupidest grin. You're like, yes, free cab. But it's like it's quiet for a little bit, and then I ask like, how much did you drink? And you say like, not that much. And I think I sent you a message like the day after, and I was like, hey, how are you feeling, drunkie? And you were like, I feel like shit. I don't know how I got home. Like, I think I have a video you need to see. Love that. It's amazing.
I don't know if we want that posted anywhere on the internet.
Nope.
So
Nope.
yeah,
Not gonna happen.
Probably not.
But speaking of computers and such, I'm gonna build myself a new computer, like a home center PC, which
like
will be
stationary?
connected. Yeah. And I'm buying this cabinet.
We'll
put it in the link dump.
Yeah.
We
It's
not
so
to derail the conversation, but we haven't included a link dump in any of the other ones.
No, it's because
I'm working on it.
It's because Wally was supposed to make a link dump for the second episode, and he hasn't done shit.
God
Where
damn it,
is
Wally!
Wally, you there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just drowned out.
Yeah. Fell asleep.
But
Did you see the computer? The cabinet?
Nice looking cabinet.
Yeah.
But we were talking before you arrived, Yanni, about the night you guys had yesterday.
Oh. And what did you guys say?
No, we just heard some stories.
Some stories.
Like you sucking at after parties? Yeah, after party at my place. And when we come to you, I gotta sleep. Go home.
No, because you gotta realize, like, when I'm actually, like, in town and, like, drinking and having a good time, I've got a lot of energy. But the second my brain realizes, like, oh, you're going home, or, like, you're going to the taxis, I just get so tired. And every plan that I made is just like, fuck that, I want to go sleep. So, because Wally called me, and he was like, hey, is there an after drinks at yours? And I was like, yeah, man, for sure. Come on over. And then, like, 10 minutes later, he sent me a message like, when should I come over? And I was like, oh, fuck that, I'm going to sleep. Fuck it.
We heard that you went whale hunting as well. Wasn't the harpoon loaded?
I might have told him about that.
I was really, really torn, because, I don't know.
Should we start calling Yanni for Captain Ahab or something?
Why do I get all the bad nicknames? I'm not the only one doing stupid shit.
I don't know, though.
The chubby
Captain
chaser.
5-minute Ahab. Yeah.
5-minute Ahab.
Getting better
You guys are the worst. Fucking
No,
hate you guys.
but you get
Count chubby chaser.
you become mesmerized by boobs. You say you're an ass man, but I think deep down you're mostly a
The
boob.
boobs is the first thing I see, so I was like, it's like tunnel
It's the
vision.
first. It's not just the first thing.
It's the only thing you
It's the
see.
thing that it's the thing that matters.
I get like tunnel vision.
Television.
No, but it's like the only thing that I see.
God, no.
5-minute Ahab. This is like my favorite thing now.
That's the fucking worst.
God damn. Yeah, but what? I don't even know what happened at Hexagon while you were in there, because suddenly you had fun, but apparently you didn't, and you just didn't want the after party.
No, I was just really tired. I just wanted to go home. No, we were sitting there, and I was giving Andre these like looks. I was just like, "Fuck, get me the fuck out of here."
Yeah, take me home, Andre.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
He actually because he lives really far away, so we split a cab to my place, and he like slept on the couch. And when I woke up, he had cleaned the entire apartment.
Oh,
I was
sick.
super grateful. He had like sorted out the cans that can be like exchanged for money and
Yeah,
stuff.
recycled.
Like recycled, yeah. And he had like thrown out all the trash. I was like, holy shit, this is nice.
Damn.
I actually
I would
have.
never do that.
I know. You leave. You would just have walked away.
We all just leave. Mostly.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
always stuck with the cleaning.
because when I was back in Norway, we had a lot of parties and we went out a lot. But here in London, I usually don't go out that much. But recently, I've been going out a little bit. And here the other day, I got a call from a friend of mine who's just quit smoking. So he calls me up like white girl mode, just like, I had 3 beers, 2 shots of tequila, I'm fucked up on MDMA, and
Jesus.
and I've done some coke, but I've said no to every cigarette. Just like, so proud of you, man. So proud of you.
Nice.
So stupid.
Jesus.
So when he came around a few days later, and he was just like, "I'm so proud of myself, man. I haven't smoked for like a month." But I'm just like, "But you were high on ecstasy like a couple of days ago."
Jesus Christ.
So fucked up.
I think that's one of the stereotypes I've never really thought about until I got older. And it's just like, there's so much drugs in the UK.
Yeah, it's like
It's insane.
it's youth culture over here, and it's awful. It's fucked up.
Jesus
In Oslo
Christ.
as well. There's a lot of
Really?
coke here in Oslo.
I've never
I
been.
was-
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you first.
I never been to Oslo and not. I never. Fuck, my English is just escaping me. Every time I've been to Oslo, I've been stopped by some like sketchy dealer and gotten asked if I wanted some drugs. I guess
Jesus.
it's like my long hair and shady looks.
If you walk at Karl Johan at the Saturdays from like 10
Yeah, the
in the
main
evening
street.
to, you get like 10 people. You want to buy some? I have green. I
Yeah.
have green. Yeah, so
Yeah, fuck. I remember that after that. You remember the Metallica concert we were in at Oslo?
yeah, we were like 16.
Yeah, and this guy was like, I got some green, man. I got some green. I was like, sorry, we don't smoke. I got girls. It's like, holy shit, like, we're fucking 16. Like, Jesus.
And he was like, if you buy like 4 gram, you can get 1 gram of heroin as well. Like, what?
I had everything.
And
But
it's,
I think, like, right before he asked if he wanted some green, he was like extorting the guy behind the counter, because we were at this kebab shop, and he was like pressuring the guy for money, and the guy like it was so fucking weird. We're like, is this like mafia stuff? Like, you see this in movies. Like, he comes in like, gotta fucking pay up, and then he turns to us and like super nice, like happy and smiling. You guys want some green? Fuck this. It's shady as fuck.
I've never been in Oslo and not been offered drugs.
yeah.
Every time I've been in Oslo, there's like, okay, either drugs or prostitutes approaching me rapidly. God.
That Metallica concert is pretty funny because that was the first time I hung out with you guys, and none of you remember that I was there. Just like, that's,
I remember you were there, but you weren't there for long.
No,
you
I
were in
was-
our hotel room for like an hour or
We
something
had
like
beer
that.
in our bathtub.
And
Yeah.
and while we were in Oslo for what, like 2 days extra,
yeah.
you took the first train home.
Yeah,
We
because
didn't
I
do
was
that.
starting my job that day.
Yeah,
I
so
even remember the date. It was in March or something, because I couldn't fly because of the volcano in Iceland.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, we remember.
Yep,
We
that's why we were
rented bikes.
yeah, shit, we did.
Yeah, holy
We rented
shit.
bikes.
Wait,
And
don't we have
we
pictures?
went up to Majorstua,
I can't even remember that.
ate Chinese food. Remember?
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a damn
Yanni,
good day.
check the website. And about.
You're
Check
talking to
yourself.
Yanni or Jay Smooth?
It's Yanni.
All right.
Everyone should go check introvertpodcast.com/about.
All right.
Is my name spelled right this time?
Yes. Yanni's too.
Nice.
It's so funny. We have our own
okay.
webs.
Yeah. Fuck you. Asshole.
So what is it?
Garachuk, aka 5-minute Ahab.
Why am I the only one with a stupid fucking nickname?
I have nicknames, but they're all cool, like Jay Smooth. But we were talking about prostitutes, and we were reminiscing about that yesterday, actually.
Reminiscing about prostitutes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I remember the first time I got approached by a prostitute, I was 12 or 13 years old.
Jeez.
And we'd been to like this local rap show, because back then I was a gangsta kid.
Gangster.
Real G.
So I was like 12, 13, and we were just waiting for my friend's dad to pick us up. So my friend goes to the harbor to pee off the edge or whatever.
Of course.
Which
as
you do in Stavanger. And this prostitute just walks up behind me and takes her umbrella like on the inside of my thigh. And just like, hey, big boy, you ready for a good time? It's just like, I'm 12, 13 years old, so I don't know how to react. Just like, no, thank you. Thanks for offering.
You said that to her?
Yeah.
I'm 12, 13.
I should have said that I was 12,
this.
13. But it's weird, man. They're kind of aggressive in Stavanger. And I've heard that they're even more aggressive, like, in the eastern parts of Norway.
Speaking of street encounters, what do you guys do when beggars come up to you and start asking for money or try to sell you junk, basically? Do you just shrug it off, or do you take up your phone? Okay.
I tell them that I don't speak the language they're speaking.
I don't understand.
What if it's Norwegian?
Then you just go, sorry, I don't speak Norwegian.
Sorry, no.
And then
And if they try talking to me in English, I'm just like, oh, Pablo, no inglés.
Because yesterday I was starting to pick up on like I think people are getting more and more aggressive towards beggars. Like some people will start yelling at them, like really yelling at them. Duffy says the same thing every time someone comes up to them with a cup trying to beg from them. He's like, but Romania's that way, and he points the other way.
Oh, Jesus.
So he really hates them.
That's pretty mean.
And what we ran into Karim yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, in town. He bought a rose and he was just wandering, looking kind of drunk.
Of course.
I showed him the picture you took of him lying on the floor. He was like, "Oh damn, I did that. Oh, all right." But he led on one of the beggars by saying he was gonna buy him food, and when he went into the store with him, like waiting for Karim to buy him food, Karim just ignored him. So he just stood there behind Karim with his cup, just like, okay.
Oh, come on.
When am I getting food? Like he just kind of looked him in the eyes and just like, okay, I'm gonna go now.
They have so much going like against them, and you're still making fun of them. I don't know, man. I don't have the heart.
I'd say every time I don't have anything. Sorry, I don't have anything.
Yeah, because you usually don't walk around with coins, so.
Yeah, you don't. I usually do.
This summer, I was working at a pub, and it came out some Romanian boy and a girl, and they said, "We come from the Blind Association," and the boy was blind, pretendedly, and they asked for money, and the police came. It's like, okay, you're under arrest, and they weren't blind. They're just scamming people.
Oh,
that's evil.
That's evil.
Yeah, but isn't that Can't you test that by taking one of their coins or something to check if they're blind? No, I'm not saying like really take their money. I'm saying just take your hand down in their cup and see if they actually like grab you or something.
Wait, that's horrible though. What if someone sees you?
Yeah.
this poor blind like beggar, and you're just like taking your hand in his cup to steal his money.
Yeah, if he's really blind, then I'd actually put some money down in there to say, okay, you passed my test. You're blind. You will have these 3 kroners.
Just like pretend to punch him, and if he flinches, you're like, haha.
Oh, I would not be laughing. Holy crap!
It's like you're not even blind.
I would seriously start like, this guy's a phony. He's a phony.
Big phony.
No, but the being approached by beggar stuff, it kind of reminds me of this one time I was in town. I was approached by this guy with a clipboard, and he told me he was collecting signatures. And he explained the cause or whatever, and I didn't really listen. I was like, fuck it, he can have my signature or whatever. So I get the clipboard and I sign my name, and then it was like two spaces where you could write stuff, and one was name, and the other was like donation amount.
Oh.
And after I written my name, I was like, oh shit. And I see people that have like 100, 200, 300, and I look up at the guy and I'm like, I don't have any money. I'm sorry. And he looked so disappointed. I felt really bad, and for some reason I just like crossed out my name. I was like, sorry, man. I'm sorry. And I just like hand it back and like just turn and walk away. I felt like the biggest asshole ever.
Yeah, but didn't he? But he was leading you astray, though, wasn't he? He was telling you that
he didn't say shit
he didn't
about
say anything about donation. Yeah,
I think
that's his mistake.
I think I actually asked, like, can I write 0?
Damn, Yanni.
You should have done it, and you shouldn't have told him. Yeah. Write 0, and you just walk away, and he's like, I want to see how much it is.
That's even worse.
And like, he calls out, like, hey, you asshole! You didn't give me anything!
I know it's like tooting your own horn, but I had a funny joke the other day, and it's like the worst segue ever. And so we were just out shopping in London, and we're on our way like out from the convenience store, and this girl with the clipboard just walks up to us, just like, do you have internet at home? And like, of course, we're 2 21-year-old guys. Of course we have internet. We're not living in this like dark ages or anything. And just like the first thing that pops into my mind is like, I ask her just like, what's the internet? And just keep walking.
Jesus.
Nice. Well, that's actually yeah, go ahead.
When I were in Turkey, when I was 10, I think, it was this beggar at a bus stop, and he was like, broken my leg in 4 places, and he had like what's the name for a cast? Yeah, and he had cast on his foot, and we gave him some lira, whatever, the money they use in Turkey. Yeah. And we took the bus, and when we came to our location, he sat on that bus stop as well. And we were like, has he been running or something? Because it was obviously a scam, though.
That's super shitty.
Just don't give money to beggars. That's
no, but it depends. I mean, like, I don't know. You can't really
have childs.
You might need those 5 someday, so.
Childs.
There's actually an industry in, or like not an industry, but there's this like growing trend of like in China where they purposely deform the children so they can be beggars out in the street.
Wow.
Like in Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, I was just about to say, don't they do that in India too?
Yeah, because like when I was, I don't know if that was the case with this particular beggar, but when I was in, I think it was like Beijing or Wuhan or something, I saw this kid who literally had 1 arm, no legs, and he was like pushing himself on this like cart thing. Jeez. I think I gave him all the money I had. I felt so bad for the kid.
Hell?
It sucks though, because that's like underground leagues, and he's probably only gonna get like 10% of everything, just because there's like a pimp controlling everything.
A pimp for deformed children.
Yeah. Some people don't have heart.
Like, not every pimp is a good pimp, like I am.
Oh.
I'm good to my host.
Some humans are so bad human beings.
Oh.
Wasn't
hate
that
it.
thing, Yanni?
What?
No, never mind.
Was
I'm
that a
really
reference?
lost. What?
You're lost? No. This is nothing. I can take. We can discuss it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it afterwards.
Talking
But
about offensive, should we take the offensive joke of the week?
yeah, play the jingle. The jingle.
But how,
I am ready.
Offensive joke of the week.
Oh my god, that was so offensive.
Okay, this is which I just had to say in advance. I'm not a racist or anything. It's just funny jokes, okay? So don't kill me.
no killing
Alright.
involved.
Get offended. Okay.
We're ready. We're ready.
Okay,
Let's hear it.
we're ready. My body's
We're,
ready.
we're gonna regret this. We're gonna regret this so bad.
Okay. What's worse than sucking a dozen raw oysters out of your grandmother's pussy? Sucking out 13 of them and realizing you only put in a dozen.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
holy fuck.
Christ.
What?
Oh, it's so nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. At least we got to use the jingle.
Yeah, true. Can I,
I,
wait, can I,
I can't wait to hear this jingle.
But you don't listen to the podcast. Are you just gonna
Okay,
like-
no, okay, never mind. I cannot wait. Don't make it.
So
I can't wait to listen to it.
but we can send it to you though.
Yeah.
Now.
Wait,
I just
is it has even made him himself, and is he singing in it or something?
No.
Are you singing?
Uh,
no,
no.
you're talking. You're talking.
Talking.
yeah.
it would be even funnier if he would actually sing them.
Steenie is talking as well.
Yeah.
Oh God, she's in on it.
Yep.
Does she help you pick out jokes or something?
No. She don't. I do it all by myself.
I just have a quick question. Like, what's off, like, about these jokes? Like, what is a joke that you won't do? Like, do you have any limits?
I won't do jokes about recent tragic events.
Really.
Like, too soon jokes?
Really?
Really.
I do not believe.
On the internet.
Really.
Okay. Oh, so everyone can hear.
Episode
So you
1?
basically will do it, but not so everyone can hear it.
Yep, I'm doing it all the time.
Episode
With people
1,
I
anyone?
know, it's not going to be offended. But I have some good ones. But
That's good.
But if you know the event and all, you don't laugh. Probably you cry.
So
Yeah.
If I could change subject.
Go for
Sure.
So I was reading on Reddit about this case, and every time I see Norway on Reddit, I get so happy. And it was Today I Learned, and the title is Today I Learned Norway's first aircraft hijacking was resolved after the hijacker surrendered his weapon in exchange for more beer.
Oh, gee.
Sounds like you, Yanni.
What?
Wait a second. I can have more beer.
And the article is like even better. Is it okay if I read it to you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, man. Go ahead.
A lone male armed with a pistol commandeered a Båten-safe Boeing 737 aircraft carrying 116 passengers and 5 crew members while on a domestic flight from Trondheim to Oslo in Norway. The hijacker, apparently fed up with society, demanded to speak with the Prime Minister and the Minister of Justice of Norway. Shortly after landing at Oslo airport, all 116 passengers were permitted to leave the aircraft, but the 5 crew members remained on board as hostages. Reportedly, the hijacker, who had been drinking heavily during the entire episode, surrendered his pistol to authorities 1 hour later in exchange for more beer. There were no casualties.
Fantastic.
That's Norway.
Just like even our worst episodes are just hilarious.
Yeah, like the butter crisis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
got international attention.
Because it's insane. We ran out of butter, and it was a crisis. Like, how is that a thing? How can that possibly happen?
Have you seen that? Have you seen that Norwegian guy on YouTube? It's like, don't make fun of us having a bird crisis.
What?
Have you seen it?
Send the link.
I gotta find it. Yeah.
Jesus. No, but to me that was just really fucking strange. Like there were like the auction site fin.no.
Mm-hmm.
I heard people sold butter. Like I have half a stack of butter. You can have it for like
they did
this money.
Only because people were willing to pay insane prices.
True. we need our butter.
Like,
oh yeah,
fucking baking. That's
true.
God damn.
But speaking of weird auctions, you guys have heard that the creator of Flappy Bird took the game down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even get to try it.
Not me neither.
I hadn't even heard about it until fucking guy took it down.
True, but did you guys hear that on eBay it became like a thing to sell iPhones that had that game installed?
Did anybody buy that though?
Like, I don't know, but that actually happened. Like it's crazy.
But
I'm sorry, it's not a well-made game. Like it's really fucking simple.
Yeah, even hates it, yet he can't stop playing.
Yep, I got a new record though. 16.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
But
I tried what was supposed to be a web version of the game. I got to 60 something, but I guess it's not the same. So
I think it was that the version with like Putin or whatever.
Yeah, but there were other versions, like real versions as well.
But I was researching that Tips Fedora meme because I find it so hilarious.
Malater.
And there's this YouTube video that's just been put up called Flappy Fedora. And it's Flappy Bird, but instead of a bird, there's a fedora. And every time you press it, it says, "Milady, Milady, Milady." It's so much fun. I think I've watched that video like 3 times.
Yeah, I found it actually.
What am I? Yeah, I even know. I can hear it.
Yeah,
it's weird to play the game.
I'm not playing.
I can hear it. Stop.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we heard it for sure.
No, you didn't.
We all did.
But
Damn it.
we're all back in school now, right?
Yep.
How's everyone doing?
Okay.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, it's going pretty well.
I
have like the chillest time schedule ever. I go to class like once a week.
Oh, that's sick.
I go Wednesdays. Wednesdays I actually go to class, and on Fridays I watch it online.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty chill.
Yeah.
I need to work on my segues because that was actually a segue to something I wanted to talk about. Well, what were you gonna say, Wally?
What? No,
you weren't gonna say anything.
We're gonna say anything.
Yeah, because it's my second week back here in London, and there's this one dude. It's just so hilarious because he's so stupid. A friend of mine has a class called Entertainment Law, and as their assignment, they have to talk or like write an essay about an event gone wrong. And he asked the teacher if he could talk about swine flu, like as an event gone wrong.
Okay.
And the teacher was just like, "No, that's not an event." So he's like, "So can I talk about school shootings?"
Jesus.
Like, who's the promoters of these events? Just like, what went wrong?
Come to the school shooting.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna have like they have to pay £5 at the door, but there's free drinks, and they're just like, "No, somebody went and shut it up." So
horrible.
stupid. And then another girl was like, "Can we write about the Titanic?" Just like none of these are events.
Isn't the Titanic kind of an event though? With
Yeah,
the first sailing, right?
You could argue it, but it's just
I could argue it. Yeah, okay.
You would definitely talk about like football matches where people got trampled or something like that. You wouldn't talk about swine flu or fucking school shootings.
True.
And we were talking about last year. We were talking about Nirvana, and he was just talking about how everyone he knew who listened to Nirvana either OD'd on drugs or committed suicide.
That's nice.
And he said like there should be restrictions that people shouldn't be able to listen to depressive music just because it made people commit suicide.
Jesus.
He's amazing. He makes my day.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy.
I love these like silent moments. They're great.
But if nobody has any more to talk about, I can talk some more.
Talk!
What talking?
I feel like I'm just hijacking all of our podcasts.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool. What did you?
You're the
What were you
boss,
up to
man.
this? What were you up to this weekend?
First I was at a birthday party on Valentine's Day.
Nice.
A friend of mine just moved into to the Norwegian church here in London.
Sweet.
So this is the first time I've gotten drunk in a church.
Nice.
So that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I was at the movies. I saw, as I said it earlier, The Wolf of Wall Street, and we ended up grabbing some beers afterwards. And there's also been NBA All-Star Weekend, so I've been watching like 4 hours of basketball every day.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's one of those sports that I feel like I should get into.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's like the greatest decision I ever made getting into basketball. And there's actually a lot of fans for basketball, even in Norway. So it's always fun to meet someone else that likes basketball.
Yeah, because you get really annoyed when you see people wearing like the caps and the shirts, and they don't know the name or the team or anything.
Yeah, that grinds my gears, man.
Yeah,
And
like my little brother, for example.
yeah, I love when they have like a New York Knicks caps and LA Lakers jersey and Chicago Bulls shoes. It's just like you have to stick to one team, motherfuckers. Actually,
Just instantly hate.
oh, instant hate. Or just like every time you're somewhere warm where there's other Norwegians, there are blonde girls with LA Lakers shirts with Bryant on the back. And you walk over and you try to talk to them about basketball because you like basketball, and they're just like, oh, I don't know anything about basketball. Ugh,
I don't know why I thought of it, but
it's false
Not to, like-
advertisement. Sorry, I'm
no,
getting
but like
upset.
not to go away from the basketball thing, but I
Nah.
sort of got reminded of that situation where we went into GNU this one time in town, and you were trying to talk to those girls,
Yeah.
and you asked them what music they listen to, and they said, what was the question?
No, I went over and we started talking. There was these two girls, and I was just like, "Oh, this is a good song. Do you know who it is?" And because I didn't know, I'm not like an asshole just being like, "If you don't know who this is, then you're a loser." So,
Yeah.
and they were like, "No, we only listen to Akon."
That's it, yeah. No, we only listen to Akon.
Like, how the fuck do you only listen to one artist? So I just turned to you guys and said, I'm leaving. And then just left.
You were so pissed.
Oh,
It was hilarious. We're leaving. Let's go.
no, I said I was leaving. You guys could stay, but I'm not
Oh, well,
hanging
I
around
think-
with people that only listens to Akon.
No, but I think we all left.
Yeah, which sounds really elitist and hipster, but yeah.
No, but we all have those things that like really just hits the sweet spot and just get us super annoyed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like Yanni.
Like when they're...
What are you doing, Adrian?
What?
No, but I have this thing where if someone doesn't use the blinkers when they're driving,
Yeah.
I just instantly hate that person.
Or when a
Like,
whale escapes.
Yeah, but it could be like the sweetest person ever. If they don't use the blinkers, I hate him.
Or if they use the blinkers the second they start turning,
Oh yeah, that's horrible too.
or mid turn instead of like prior to the turn.
No, but I remember I was going to this party in Sandnes.
Ugh.
And I'm not too yeah, it's horrible. But I'm not too familiar with that town. So I was going to get off in this like center of town, and then she was going to pick me up and drive to her place before the party started. And it wasn't far away, but it was like at least 10 minutes driving. And she didn't use the turn signal once. Not while turning. She went into roundabouts, took like the third exit, didn't blink while going in, didn't blink while going out. And I mean, like, this woman hosts a party and she's driving me to her place and everything. Like, she's super nice, but I hated her. I hated her with a fucking passion. And I was sitting, I think I was texting you guys, like, this fucking bitch is not. I was like super pissed. I got like super passionate when someone doesn't use the blinkers.
Wow.
I was hating. I was hating. I didn't talk to her the entire night. I was like, fuck.
Okay, fuck, damn. That's such a pet peeve.
I hate it. I get mad thinking back to that situation. I'm mad now. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Oh,
That's going to be the angry
Jesus,
podcast.
I'm not an angry person. It takes a lot to make me mad, except for that blinker thing. I hate it. I can't stand it.
You want to hear something fun?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, last night or yesterday we had a premiere of our music video.
I saw it.
Finally released.
It's not a good song, but it's a cool video.
How did you
like
end
the
up
song?
working
I
on
love
that
the
song?
I love that song.
I didn't like the song.
How did you end up working on it?
It was like two of the guys in my class. They're from Molde, and I knew this guy, Bold Vatn, who was from Molde, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to make a music video." And so, yeah. And I was the producer, and they were the directors. And we filmed in underwater. It was really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you
congrats, man.
sent me. I think you sent me like a short clip, and it's really good.
Yeah, but now you can see the complete video on YouTube,
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
which
looking
we
forward
will
to it.
link in our link dump.
Link dump.
That's crazy good, though, because you can put that on your CV and everything.
Yeah, thanks.
Like that music video you made for Kaiser's Orchestra.
Which one?
The I think the first one.
The black and white?
Yeah, the mafia one.
Yeah.
Resistance.
Yeah, that's the sound.
I was in love with that video. It was so, I think it was so good.
We should
It
link
was
that
a
one
proud
as well.
moment.
Yeah, we'll link that too.
Sure. We won a prize for that one, actually.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. That's actually a trivia fact about you on your IMDb page.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah. Even living awesome.
That's crazy.
We made like three videos.
Wait, three?
Yeah, we made
Oh,
three
yeah.
music videos for Kaiser, and all of them won first prize at a local award thing, high school
nice.
award.
What did you guys win?
We win a good name.
We win.
We win.
No, we didn't win anything actually. Just like first, you got first.
You won honors.
Yeah, honors.
Yeah. I have been,
Honors.
yeah.
Wait. Oh wait. There's an IMDb site for you.
Yeah.
Did you make it yourself?
Nope.
No, me and Yanni did.
Yeah,
Really?
we helped them. We sent in like information and shit.
Helped me.
Yeah, we made
we
your
didn't.
IMDb.
Oh,
page.
where's the picture? There should be a picture here somewhere.
Yeah, we didn't get that picture, and like it didn't go through. It's really weird.
Do you send a picture in?
You shouldn't send a picture of your balls. That's why.
Probably a bad idea.
5'10" and 3/4.
Yeah, I don't think you're that tall, man.
Are you just trying to avoid being below 1.8 meters?
What?
But
I think you
Yeah.
put exactly 1.8 meters to avoid being 170.
No, I just put in my height in meters.
Oh,
and it
okay, yeah.
automatically does that.
Okay.
It's really weird. 5 and 10 and 3
Yeah.
quarters. But I'm tall, guys.
3 and 3 quarters. Oh god. Oh.
Funny.
I had this weird dream the other day, which was really weird because everyone in my dream was people from my high school that I haven't seen in like forever. So it starts out in like this luxury hotel. So on the roof they have like this patio with these white sofas, and I'm just sitting there talking to a friend of mine from high school, and then another friend of mine from high school comes over and just starts telling us how her boyfriend is going crazy and that they don't have anything in common anymore and stuff like that. So we tell her to like bring her boyfriend around so we can talk to him. And when he shows up, he's just this weird dude dressed as a samurai, with like he has a sword and everything. And we just talked to him a little bit, and all of a sudden he just transformed into another friend of mine. And then later he transforms into a cat. And all of a sudden I'm in my backyard in Norway, and all of you guys are there, and we're fighting cats.
Jesus.
Like we're getting attacked by cats, and all we have.
You gotta describe it a little bit more. Like when you say we were fighting cats, like are they like regular sized cats?
Yeah,
Like, are we
regular sized cats, like kittens.
Are they horse-sized cats?
and they're like, we're just trying to like fend them off, and they're scratching us and biting us, and
How many cats are there?
like as many as there were people, I guess. It just looked like it was a war between cats and humans in the roundabout, like next to my house and in my garden. And like the only thing we have to defend ourselves are like sword-sized pencils. And
What?
like for shields we have erasers. And it's just like the weirdest thing I've ever dreamt in my entire life. And I remember I had to kill a cat or something, and I remember I hit a cat in the head and then I woke up. It's just the most absurd thing I've ever dreamt in my entire life.
First thing I've heard.
And the worst part is that I know why I dreamt it as well. Because I read a book called The Sailor Who Fell from Grace with the Sea, which is this really absurd Japanese book from Yukio Mishima. And in this book, it's just, there's this group of kids that kills a kitten. And it just like made this big impression on me. And I guess it made it so vivid that I had dreams about it afterwards.
God damn.
It's weird as shit. Do you usually remember your dreams, or is it like you have it for 1 second and then they disappear?
Very.
Only if it's like super weird, then I remember it. I think it's a quote from. I think it's a quote from what?
I very rarely remember my dreams. I tell you guys about it like the second I get the chance if I actually remember them.
I actually remember all my dreams.
By all of them?
Yeah, I don't know all of them, but I remember at least 2 dreams.
Well, you're cool, Mr. Big Shot.
I just remember the dreams that have like a really big impact on me, like super weird. I remember I had a nightmare once where I was like followed by this guy, and he was like I knew like this guy is gonna kill me, and he was like chasing me, and then I woke up in my bed and I was like, oh, thank God. And then I see my door opening, and it's like that same guy, and he's just like sprinting towards me. And then I wake up for real.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's one of those moments like you see in the movies when you like jolt up and like, holy crap. Like it was that moment. It was horrible.
Wow.
I was terrified. I couldn't sleep.
Jesus.
Messed up.
So are they funny, the ones you remember, Ivan?
No, probably not. And I probably, no, mostly they're scary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't have nightmares anymore.
You don't?
I had a few of them when I was younger, but I never get scared in my dreams nowadays.
I have nightmares all the time.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
I'm a
sucks.
child.
Shit.
I remember the only nightmare I remember from when I was younger. There's a friend of mine when I was really young, like maybe 4 or 5. She lives in my neighborhood, so like walking to her house takes me maybe 2 minutes. And I remember dreaming that I was supposed to walk home from hers and back to mine. And on that stretch, there's one light pole. What's it called? Like
Street light?
Street light. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And I remember on the way home, I looked up on that street light, and the Count Dracula from Sesame Street was sitting on top. And I just got really, really scared and just like ran home. That's the only nightmare I can remember.
Damn.
Jeez.
Like, who's afraid of Count Dracula?
One kill you.
That's not Count Dracula.
Is it?
One murder.
Oh, he's just called the Count.
Oh, the Count.
Count Dracula's a whole different thing.
Oh shit!
That's
Sorry.
Nosferatu. The real
Nosferatu.
deal.
Have you
By the way,
seen the movie from like 1927 or something?
Actually,
Nosferatu.
haven't.
That's a pretty good movie.
Oh, really?
It's German expressionism movie.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you wrote about that, didn't you?
Sounds like something I would very much enjoy.
I had to watch it during my exams the last year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Or
I
It's a
wrote
good
like
movie.
20 pages of German expressionism.
Oh yeah, I think you told me about that. Didn't you start really late on it, and you were like super stressed?
No, we had from Monday to Friday, and I used the 2-3 first days just to watch movies. So I started late writing, but I had a lot of background information to do so. So
Nice.
yeah, I was pretty smart on that task.
Pretty good, pretty good.
But
Yeah.
I
And I
just
gotta
got my
be.
I just got my motivation back to see movies. Actually, I was
Yeah?
kind of down with the cold last weekend, so I watched like 8 movies in 2 days. So I
Nice.
watched a lot of, because Philip Seymour Hoffman died.
Oh,
Shout out to Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Rip.
So and he's in a lot of good movies actually.
yeah.
I saw Charlie Wilson's War. Have you seen that one?
No.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really good. That's like
What-
a
what's it
really-
about?
It's
Charlie
about the-
Winston's War?
It's about
Perhaps?
the Cold War,
Okay.
and usually like political dramas are really like boring and stuff, but this one is kind of hilarious. It's kind of funny.
Damn.
Have you seen The Invention of Lying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's such a funny movie.
Love it.
And he's in it as well. Philip Seymour.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Hoffman Seymour.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the bartender, and he was like, "Oh, hi.
Nice.
I'm a Negro Eskimo," and he was like, "Yeah, I've always seen that." When he lies to them.
No,
Damn.
and he has such small roles, and I wouldn't think that his death would impact me in any way. But this is actually the first time since Heath Ledger died that I actually got upset when he died.
Oh shit.
And it's really weird because I hadn't really seen a lot of his movies, but
You've seen The Big Lebowski, though.
oh, and he's so good in that.
Yeah.
And I watched.
Alright.
Sorry,
You first.
I watched a movie called Syndicate New York.
Yeah.
Which is this ultra meta movie about a screenwriter writing a play about a screenwriter writing a play about a screenwriter writing a play about a
What the hell?
screenwriter writing a play. And they jump like 25 years like all the time, and you have no idea where the movie's going, and you have no idea what's happened. It's just so weird.
Sounds insanely complicated.
Oh, it's so weird, but it was really fun to watch.
Salute.
So we're 1 hour and 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
So we should think about wrapping.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's wrap.
Oh, we're just gonna wrap?
Yeah. Shall we shout out to Guatemala?
Shout out to Guatemala.
Actually, I have to tell one thing about Guatemala. Do you know the guy Boldvatne, which we made the music video for?
Yeah.
He was in Guatemala and he saw this street dog. It was like really like torn down and shit. And he took it home to Norway and now it's a really cute dog.
Wow,
So-
that's great.
Oh, nice.
That's really impressive.
Did he meet any fans when he was over? Fans
When
from
he
the
was-
podcast?
No, I don't think so. It was like 4 years ago, so...
Yeah, but we were kind of big like 5 years ago.
We're big in Guatemala!
They were like podcast hipsters. No, but shout out to Guatemala and
Should we also give a shout out to Christian Hovastein and Christopher Larsen? Because they've actually said that they're fans of this podcast.
Yeah, and I love that. That's so
It's amazing,
nice of them.
yeah.
We're gonna link their Instagram profiles.
And shout out to Mona for being our biggest supporter.
Nice.
She's been nagging me to put out a new episode, so
Yeah, we should
Yeah, we
probably
have
say
them.
sorry for not putting one out for like a couple of weeks.
yeah, we'll be better.
We'll be better.
Awesome!
We'll be awesome.
Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oof.
Be there or be square.
But I want to thank you guys too for being on this episode today. I feel really good about it.
Yeah, me
Awesome.
too.
You too, man.
So, bye.
All right.
Goodbye!
Later.
Mates, 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 mates.